Henry used to be the guy who overexplained everything. He once sent a 3-paragraph text just to justify why he didn't respond fast enough. He brought flowers on the second date. He apologized for things that weren't even his fault. And still, she left. She said he was too nice, too available, too much. That night, something broke. Not just his heart, but his illusion. That being agreeable equals being loved, that sacrificing himself would save the relationship. That night, Henry stopped chasing. He started choosing. And you can too. There's a version of you that's tired. Tired of bending to please. Tired of explaining your worth. Tired of chasing love, attention, validation, and never feeling like enough. You wake up with good intentions, then break your own standards by lunchtime. You speak softly to be accepted. You say yes when you want to scream no. You overgive. You over-apologize. You overanalyze every interaction. And yet, they still walk away. They still don't respect you. They still take you for granted. And in your quiet moments, you know the truth. Something has to change. Not just your habits, your entire internal operating system. From how you see yourself, to how you move through the world, from emotional dependency to emotional sovereignty, from reactive to rooted, from needy to grounded, from simp to stoic. This isn't about pretending to be alpha. It's not about flexing. It's not about hating women or playing games. It's about becoming a man who doesn't chase his values in other people's eyes. A man who doesn't collapse when he's misunderstood. A man who doesn't negotiate his boundaries to feel loved. A man who leads himself with strength, stillness, and clarity. That's what Stoicism builds. That's what we build here at Stoic Reign. You see, the word simp gets thrown around like a meme. But it's real. It's not just about buying her flowers or texting back too fast. It's about self-abandonment, about putting others on a pedestal while forgetting your own mission, about giving from a place of emptiness, about living on emotional credit. The simp is externally driven. He adjusts his values to match someone else's. He overcommunicates to avoid conflict. He puts others' feelings above his own truth. And deep down, he's hoping someone will finally see him, validate him, choose him. But a Stoic doesn't wait to be chosen. He chooses himself every day through action, through discipline, through silence. He builds from the inside out. He doesn't need applause to feel worthy. He doesn't need a relationship and to feel whole. He doesn't need closure to move forward because his validation is internal. That shift is the inner work, the real work, the kind that happens when no one's watching, when you wake up early to sit in silence, when you journal instead of argue, when you train your body to sharpen your mind, when you choose discomfort over dopamine, when you walk away from what's familiar because it no longer aligns. This isn't glamorous. It's not viral. It doesn't always feel good, but it frees you from the loop of chasing, collapsing, regretting, the loop of overgiving, under-receiving, the loop of losing yourself just to keep someone else. The Stoic path breaks that loop, not by changing others, but by transforming you, by anchoring you in principle, in clarity, in strength. You stop chasing, you start choosing, you stop begging, you start building, you stop asking, what do they want from me? And start asking, who do I want to be? And when you make that shift, everything changes, not overnight, but with every rep, every routine. Every moment, you lead yourself. Your posture changes, your voice deepens, your energy steadies. People feel it. They don't always know why, but they feel it. You become magnetic, Not because you're trying to attract, but because you're no longer trying to impress. You're simply being aligned, rooted, clear. So what's the roadmap? How do you go from simp to stoic? Step 1. Radical honesty. Look at your patterns. Where do you abandon yourself? Where do you say yes to avoid tension? Where do you keep silent just to be liked? Where do you overextend, hoping they'll stay? Write it down. All of it. This is your mirror. No judgment, just data. Step 2. Rewrite the rules. Who taught you that love requires sacrifice? That being kind means being soft? That avoiding conflict means keeping peace? Start questioning everything. Every belief. Every script. Replace. If I give more, they'll stay. With, if I stand tall, the right ones stay. Replace. I need to be chosen. With, I already choose myself. Step 3. Build your fortress. Internally. Physically. Financially. Emotionally. Develop your mission. Train your body. Guard your time. Read daily. Execute weekly. Eliminate distractions. Upgrade your circle. Your life becomes your boundary. Step 4. Embrace voluntary discomfort. Take cold showers. Fast. Do hard workouts. Sit in silence. Ask hard questions. Discipline sharpens identity. Step 5. Lead in communication. Say what you mean what you say. Don't overexplain. Don't seek approval. Speak once, then act. Boundaries enforced calmly. Speak louder than paragraphs of pleading. Step 6. Detach from outcome, not because you don't care, but because your peace isn't for sale. She stays or she goes. You remain steady. The client says yes or no. You keep building. The world changes. Your principles don't. That's what makes you untouchable. That's what makes you magnetic. That's what earns you quiet respect. Not everyone will like this version of you. Some will call you cold. Others will call you arrogant. Let them. That's the price of self-respect, of sovereignty, of becoming the man you were meant to be. And that man doesn't chase. He chooses. That man doesn't explain. He embodies. That man doesn't shrink. He expands. That's the shift. From simp to stoic. And if you're ready to build it, not just talk about it, not just share quotes about it, but live it, you're in the right place. This is Stoic Rain. Subscribe, lock in. If you're still here, you're not average. Average men scroll, number distracted. But you're here, so prove it. Comment below. I choose myself. Let the world see. The men who build in silence. Let the algorithm feel our presence. Let's go.